Okay.
No pressure.
Is that a yes? Oh, okay. Or is that a discussion? Okay, so Michael, can you start us off with names?
Yes, I'm Michael Stella, Principal Engineer.
Nick Tom, City Engineer.
Keith Cook, Engineering and Transportation Director.
Liz Warmerdam, Assistant City Manager.
Pauline Cutter, Mayor, and unfortunately, Vice Mayor Lopez is stuck in traffic, and she'll be joining us, I guess, as soon as she can.
No.
No.
not John.
Most likely not.
Most likely not. Okay.
Deborah Cox, council member.
Austin Osaka, city engineer.
Curry Foley, Admin Services Manager for Engineering and Transportation.
Jeannie Lau, Administrator, Engineering and Transportation.
Okay, thank you. Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2019 at 4:10 p.m. We're going to call the meeting to order. We've just taken our attendance and wondering if there are any announcements. And then what we're going to do is do public comments before, because we are going on a tour of a couple project sites. So any announcements from staff?
No announcements from staff.
Okay, so we're on to public comments.
Do you want to say?
And we have a public.
Yeah, I have. I'm curious to know what projects you're going to be looking at, because I've noticed a lot of construction going on, and I have concerns and questions myself.
Is there a, can I give him this? There's a list in there, right?
Right, yeah, there's a list, and there, did you get the agenda? And there's a map,
Only
And-
down one page.
pardon me?
Only down one page.
Oh,
Give a copy.
Okay, now
You
he
guys
has
are
it.
visiting all these locations today?
we may not get through all of them, and we're not stopping. Our conversations will be over the telephone. Obviously, you could follow as well, but we'll be.
I wish I would have known. I would have made other arrangements. It didn't say anything that this was going to be a tour around the city looking at construction sites going on. That's exactly why I'm here, because I'm curious about all the work. So we're switching the agenda around. So I'm just trying to find out what's going on. You guys are all going to ride in one car, 5 cars? How's it going to work?
One,
You on the
there's-
phone? I
Yes,
don't understand how it's working.
there's a van, and it's a 12-passenger van. So there actually may be room if you if need be.
If you wanted to accompany us, but if you did, you'd be with us then for the whole hour and a
Well,
half.
I can drive myself. I mean, I drive all around. These are a lot of locations that I didn't even, I drove around over the weekend looking at the construction sites and other areas around the city that I'm concerned about.
Yes.
And this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted to know what was going on. I'd like to see all these locations too.
So
But I didn't know about them. I tried to look it up when I saw that there was a meeting today, and then I walked in and I didn't have this list. Can I take a few minutes to read this to even see what's going on?
sure.
I'm not trying to be rude. I mean, I have other concerns that I came here for, but I didn't know that this is what was going to be discussed, and this is very much part of why I'm here.
Right.
So I don't know. Do you want my public comments, and then I can go? I mean, this is what you're gonna talk about and discuss when you go look.
Yes.
We're just going to, what we're trying to do, we have a lot
I'm
of
not
different.
trying to be difficult.
I understand, and we're
I'm just
trying to.
Can I sit up here so I'm not
Sure,
talking
we're
behind?
trying to work it out
sit
right
right
now too. So what there are certain projects that we've had questions in the past about, and they, whether things are getting done, certain things that we're wondering what's going to be done or something, and this is pretty much what we're doing today. So.
So the next 20, 30 years of the city.
No.
Hope not.
No. These are probably more immediate,
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more immediate, yes. The majority of them are.
Okay, so I don't need to sit through. I'm not going to ride with you guys around town looking at these sites.
Are we recording while we're in the?
Yes, we will be recording while we're in the van. And if you would like to listen in, there is a conference number, which is on the agenda if you want to listen in.
As it's live?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But what we can do is make sure as we're talking, like we'll say, okay, this is spot number 1.
I may give you guys a couple more locations is why I'm asking. So when you're driving around, you may drive past one of the ones I talk about and just kind of look at it. And
We're going on this the route that you see there.
Okay, I didn't look at this yet, really. I
Yeah.
just saw the addresses and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I'll make my public comments and I'll get out of here.
Okay.
And it'll just give you guys more stuff to work, I guess, more stuff to talk about.
Okay.
There's 3 things that I had written down. Were a couple light poles around the city that I saw out. West side of Hesperian, south of Spring Lake. I think there's 2 at that location. It's the Caltrans maintenance yard with the containers. There was a car accident that took out at least 1 street light and the sign that tells people which way the freeway goes right there, you know, whether you go straight before the overpass.
What street again was that?
It's
Llewellyn?
west side of Hesperian, traveling southbound after Spring Lake. So before,
before the underpass.
across from Tacos El Gordo. That's how I explain it. Next
Okay,
to the
gotcha.
laundromat.
Yeah.
Floresta at Farnsworth at Monterey. There's a street light that's been out there for quite a while too. And Davis and Doolittle, the corner. And then at the corner of Davis and Doolittle, there's debris and dirt management issue at Doolittle and Eden Road.
Okay.
Okay, that's
And can I ask you your name again? I'm sorry.
Chris Bammer.
Chris,
We
right.
should remember.
And then Chris, do you, have you downloaded the MySL app at all? Okay. You're looking like maybe,
I've made at least 3 dozen requests.
Just
Okay.
for future
well,
reference.
good, then you're a
you can keep that.
frequent flyer.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that in addition to doing what you're doing now, you'll get exactly, everybody's taken notes on that. And then if it's in between meetings,
She's
if you
used the
get on
SL app
MySL.
before also.
Cool, good job.
Okay,
So that was the issues with streetlights that I had. Questions, I don't know, issues, just whatever you want to.
keep going.
Concerns. Because at another meeting I heard him talking about the LED retrofit lights, and I'm like, well, they're not all up because I know there's at least 2 poles down. You know what I'm saying? Like they said they had checked them all. Anyway.
Okay.
Crosswalks, I don't know how that works. I'd like to request. I live at Trojan and Andover. That's one area I'd like to see a crosswalk right there. Not just for my kids, because I live right there, but I see a lot of foot traffic every morning of a lot of kids that take that route, the back way to get into Washington Manor.
Okay.
This one is one that concerns me because it's Llewellyn and Sedgman. I've seen multiple accidents at that intersection. Also, for me personally, my family owns property at 916 Llewellyn, and when I pull out of the driveway there, I have to pull out and block not only the sidewalk and also the bike lane far enough to get out to see the oncoming traffic that's traveling about 50 to 60 to 70, they get moving down that street right there. So I don't know if that's a traffic study area for a possible stoplight.